right, I'm Nick. Just finished up fishing. I'm driving home. I had got the heat on because it's got cold out there, okay? Last night at midnight it was 64 degrees. This morning it was 54 at 6 a.m. and it's supposed to be 44 at 11, okay? So that cold front, that whatever that wintertime storm, believe it or not, it does affect us here in Florida. Crazy, I know. Not terribly cold, but it is wet, right? Obviously it's raining and it's not stopped raining all week, on and off. It has been extremely windy, okay, as in blowing 16 plus every day. So I did fish twice this week. Today was the second time. Have fun, caught some fish. The first fishing trip, I'll show you this video clip right here. Pretty much sums up the first fishing trip. That's a tree. I was just looking out there. There's a lot of trees right here. And boom, I got a tree. Come on, come on, come on. Oh man, first freshwater trip. Starting out successful. Alright, cool thing about the links though, you just turn around. Still fun. That day it was very, very windy and I was exploring a random body of water never been to before. I actually visited about 3 different places that day and I lost 2 lures, one to a tree and one to what was probably a bowfin or chain pickerel, something that had teeth. Took a little crankbait from me. So it's Friday. I decided to come back out, redeem myself. I couldn't get skunked for the week, okay, that had been crazy. So came back out, threw the trick worm, caught some fish. Didn't get the best of video on a lot of it just because it was so windy, and I was filming with this tiny little thing. Where is it at? I don't know if anyone's ever seen this. It's called an Instago. It actually was on my hat like this. Very interesting setup. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Okay, I think I caught a redfish using it several months ago. But anyways, I'll show you guys the footage of it, and then we'll have a new GoPro mount in the next day or two. And then next week, oh, there was another deer right there. Another deer just ran across the road. I doubt you can see her. She probably took off. She's in there somewhere. She went down there. Yeah, there's no chance you guys saw her. Obviously we're doing 30 miles per hour. Kicked out another one this morning when I was coming in.
Turn right.
But that's it. Here's the video clips of me going fishing to catch some dinks. Well, I caught a fish on the first cast. I didn't say it was big. There was a deer over there. I was looking at a deer. I casted, and I caught a largemouth. First cast. There it is. One down. Did he tie a knot on my trick worm? How did he do that? All right. So I legitimately walked into the shop. I paid to fish. I bought these trick worms. 3/0 Gamakatsu. I tossed it up here somewhere. I looked at a deer over here. Tried to prove I wasn't crazy. Then she moved, and I magically had a fish on. Catching dinks. Alright, number 2. This one's a little bit better than the first. We're rocking the ultralight, the finesse worm. Obviously not a monster by any means, but bigger than the first one. And that makes a difference. Fish number 2 on the trick worm. Look, I got here. Told you. 2022 is a whole entire year of catching dinks. Catching dinks. Got a little bit of line twist. Back up a little bit. Actually, we're tangled up. Oh man. This is what my week has been like. My entire week of randomness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't see. I don't even know how that happened. We got some line twists. This is a brand new rod, brand new reel. I don't know what's going on, but we're back in action. All right, that fish was over here somewhere. Trick worm, weightless. Obviously, brings back all your childhood memories. Let it sink nice and slow. Getting rained on a little bit. I'm not really moving much. Well, obviously, the water's crystal clear out here. Overcast helps a little bit. I mean, 2 fish in 5 minutes. It's not terrible. That's the third one. Obviously, it's raining. The wind had picked up a few minutes ago, so I tucked in this cove a little bit more. Hopefully, there's not a bunch of water on the lens, but we'll find out. Oh, dang, sharp hook. There you go, a little guy. The ultralight. This is fun. You still catch them, even though it's cold. Water, it says the water's 55 right here. Man, I'm not liking this line twist. That's brand new, should not be doing that. Oh, that is not a big one. That is not a monster. That is the smallest one. I've been missing some fish back in here. They're probably all about that size. We're throwing the trick worm all day. We're not changing it up. We're throwing it on the ultralight. Whatever happens, happens. That's the 5th or 6th one on the trick worm. You guys can see that fog rolling off the lake. I will tell you that it is definitely getting colder. You can like feel it getting colder out here. Still fun. I've been out here for about an hour or so. Fish are just sitting off these points. I went up that way, came back out. See if we can get another one right here. And then I'm probably gonna pack it up and get on out of here. This is that's only my 2nd trip of the week. This is the weather has been terrible. You see that wind just ripping across there. So I know you can hear that wind. You can see the wind. It's gonna be impossible to hide from. Ow, that's 6, 7, or 8 maybe. I said that would be my last one, but I had to fish for a while before I found it, so let's see if we can find another one. All right, I'm out in the garage. Dan is prepping all these parts. Been busy running the CNC machine, all kinds of stuff. So I kind of quit fishing earlier and came home. Lots of things to do, post office, stuff like that. In the video, I mentioned next week, then I got distracted by the deer. Next week, we're gonna do the same thing with the ultralight setup. We're gonna go throw the trick worm. We should have a little bit better weather next week. Lows in the 29s, but it should be 60 degrees during the day, and the sun should be out. Obviously, like I said earlier, and you guys have seen the video, just rainy, windy. It won't quit, but things should be better next week, and we'll have some video of us throwing some trick worms again. It was fun. It's gonna be a blast all year, and I look forward to it. Thanks for watching.